Good morning. It's yeah, it's like 9:30 now. I still haven't combed my beard. I'll be back.
Okay, we're gonna start with the delicata squash plants, which are the best squash you could ever possibly eat. The only kind of squash I will eat. And if you can see all the little flower buds that are coming up down in there, I'm super excited for those. Now, when it comes to the tomatoes, I planted one variety of tomatoes. One variety of tomato. This is not the variety of tomato I planted. So I got the seeds, and I think they were Burpee or Fairy Morse or whatever, a reputable seed company, and 3 or 4 of my plants look like that. I don't know what kind of tomatoes they are, but they look like they're like almost like the ones you'd get in the grocery store on the vine. We'll see, I guess, what they end up being. What I did plant were these big guys, pink Brandywine heirloom tomatoes, and I have those there. And here you can see the difference with them together. Those are pink Brandywine tomatoes, and those ones are. And these ones are whatever the heck. And then I have, this is a jalapeno plant. And I got a little pepper up there. And flowers. And this is a hot Thai pepper plant. And that is a Hungarian wax pepper plant. I did not realize that the little pepper on there was getting so big. It'll be yellow when it's done. There's a couple of other ones. This one hasn't grown quite as well. I grew that one from seed as well. But it's got more flowers in the top of it. And then basil. And these are like giant marigold plants. I can't remember if I planted the white ones or the orange ones here. But giant marigold plant. And carrots. Cosmic purple carrots here. I think you can see how thick they're getting down there. Whatever. And another marigold in there. And then here's the garden area. That's going to be Castiel's garden. I have to go in here and pull out all of the rocks that I put in and then lay down cardboard. And I'm going to do a splotchy combination of cardboard and moss. Cardboard and moss. Because the moss that I planted has been doing really well. And I just transplanted that from the back. It's gotten kind of dry out here. It's not really raining anymore. But here's one of the white marigolds finally blooming, and I've got chamomile and all the coleus, and those are strawberry drop coleus I got from Mom. And that's lemon balm and another marigold and chamomile. Some was blooming over here, and more lemon balm, and the coleus here bloomed. That's kind of fun. And then we got this when Boo died. So it's just been waiting to go into a garden. And then over here we're going to bury her Castiel finally. She's the only thing in the freezer that we have her in, because we have 2 freezers. She's the only thing in it.
Yeah, that looks better. And I don't even have to trim my mustache for the next another month or so. It's the start of the day. It's almost 9:30 and time to get some work done. We want to get 6 of them done today. I'm going to have the camera with today, kind of show how the work day goes. I'm not going to have you on for 8 hours today. Nancy doesn't want to watch all of that, but you'll see how we take a fire ring out of the ground, how we put a fire ring in the ground. Man, it kind of sucks when you have to move your house with you every day. Van life and bus life are completely different. I don't know how people do it without high tops. I can understand a Sprinter. I'll put a high top on this van before I do this again. Not being able to stand up, crawling around on your knees. Maybe if you're a young person that's okay, but this old man that's for the birds.
Yeah, here's a view. And then the trail is gonna go off that away into the woods, but it did not get finished before Andy left. And then a random little wild rose bush that I decided to mark, and so it doesn't get run over with the lawnmower, but I'm excited for that to grow nicely. Do you remember the storybook Snow White and Rose Red? That was my absolute favorite book. Absolute favorite book. I love it. And I'd like to have a red rose bush and a white rose bush on either side of the entrance to the garden. Here are some more marigolds and little Parisian carrots that are supposed to be round. We'll see. We'll see how they go. And then more of those, whatever the hell they are. Those look more like pink brandywines than the other ones on the other side of the garden, but I don't believe they are. But then here's our cayenne peppers. I started these from seeds that I've been carrying around from our last garden in Elk River in 2018. So that's lovely to me. And Thai basil, which has a more licorice-y taste. It's really good in stir fry with bok choy and pork, like ground pork. This was the sun sugar tomato plant, but it got attacked by aphids and then it broke, and I've just I don't eat these. Andy only ever ate them right out of the garden off of the vine, so I figured I'll take these. I have 4 of these inside. I'm gonna make salsa with them. And then that's it. Once they're done, I'm gonna rip that tomato plant or cut it out and just let it be. Yes, hi. Are you missing Dad? Are you missing Dad? Look at all the seeds in your hair. Oh, goodness. Oh, my goodness. Oh, yes. Gotta roll in the dirt. Gotta roll in the dirt. Oh, look at that long stretch. Look at that long stretch. And then my watermelon plants are going like crazy. I love it. And yes, they are splotchy. They are moon and stars watermelon. The watermelon will be black like a black diamond, but then it will have, hence the name Moon and Stars, yellow splotches, small and big. They're supposed to be super sweet and super delicious, and supposed to be a longer growing season than Minnesota has to offer. So I'm loving how well they look like they're doing. And then here I've got, this is the bin. I planted all this, I planted cucumbers in here. And I came out the next day and the whole thing was dug up by something. So I figured none of the cucumbers were still good. I figured they all got eaten. So Andy I told him to plant jack-o'-lantern pumpkins in here. So he did. I have a shadow. I have a furry little shadow who keeps wrapping his tail around me. Oh, you're so sweet. Anyways, should help this find the wood. Once things started to come up, I realized that the cucumbers did indeed stick around. So we're going to have some slicing cucumbers and jack-o'-lantern pumpkins. And the cucumbers are growing better than the pumpkins, but hopefully the pumpkins will go mad. I would take you back there right now, but I am mosquito. I am this is what I'm wearing, and I did not mow back there yesterday, and it's poison ivy all over the place. Grows back there. You have to keep up with the mowing.
There, we got the fire ring loaded. Now Connor will take the wheelbarrow to the first site we're going to do, which is almost the other end of the campground. I'll take the van and we'll get to work. And my ignition finally fully broke. I drilled out this, but the problem is in here, so here's my start switch. Let's see if I can show you how this works. Got it hooked on the rod, push it forward, it starts. It'll get me around. I don't know what I'll do about it. I've wanted to put just switches. I was thinking of putting switches up between the two headrests here, or visors or whatever, and just look like the switches a normal conversion van would have, but one turns on ignition, one turns on fuel pump, one turns on accessories, one's the start button or whatever. I don't know, be kind of cool. And then have another switch hidden somewhere that I can disable to start with. But it seems easier than trying to fix this old column. I wish I wouldn't have had to drill out the thing to make it work though. Kids everywhere. I'm gonna set you down. I'll be back.
Yes, we have 2 lawnmowers because Andy didn't realize he had bad gas. He thought the orange one was bad. Then he bought the black one from a guy who fixes them up, and the guy used it and ran it around and showed Andy how well it worked. And then he got home and put new gas in it, and it didn't work. So then that's when he realized it was bad gas. Here's all my plants. And I got a little too close to that little terracotta pot with the weed whip the other day, and it went crash. Here's the little pool I bought to put the cats in, and they thought I was trying to kill them. They thought I was trying to drown them. Yes, that's how deep it is, and they thought I was trying to kill them. Ooh, more chamomile to pick today. I'll have to wait until all those little guys are done. Come out tonight. Ooh, and do it. And this is the plant I got from Tony. One cutting, like the size of that, is what I got from her. And then as soon as we got it here, I mean, it was doing okay inside, but as soon as I got it here and outside like this, whew, it went crazy. Well, hi, sir. How are you? How are you? Oh, you feel like you've been rolling in the dirt? How are you? You don't have much to say, do you? No, you don't have a very loud meow.
You like it when I wear my hair down, but I say that way it just gets in my eyes. You say that's exactly what you like so much. I think that sums us up sometimes. I'll be your favorite me, mostly carefree. Laughs easily, but what you can't see in my routine is how hard it gets to keep the heart beating. I can see the problem clearly. I can see the simple fact is that you like me in theory, and I like you back in practice. I'm a moon for you, give you just the good side, save you all the best lines. Sometimes I wish that I was immune to you.
Should have always had the camera on. Those were 2 of the easiest holes I drilled yet.
Yeah.
I broke a rock in half coming up and just threw it out of this hole.
Oh, that's good.
Just when I was ready to say, hey, you're going to have a rock to break up.
You broke it.
Yeah, this came spitting out.
Yeah, okay.
Could see you and go right by, pull myself away from your high tide.
Bring up the back.
Yeah, let's bring it up just a little bit.
I'll be fine again by morning light. I set a timer to remind myself. Nights are just sentimental for me. Why? Of all of the people on the planet, can't think of anybody else. I know we're supposed to keep it light, but no one can pick their appetite. So I think I'm done up on the tightrope. I wanna love that feels like more than just survival. My beauty, my anger, my sadness, all but there's room for two. We could share a flashlight, you and me by a landslide every time. But if it's true that you don't feel so satisfied by it, I won't wait around and wonder why. I'm on the moon for you, give you just the good side, save you all the best lines. Sometimes I wish that I was immune to you. Could see
That was a perfect example where it took 2 bars to get it out of the ground, and I looked up and the camera was off. The battery had died. But we got the 2 rear anchors out. I don't know where they are. Oh, there they are. Now we gotta try to get the front anchor out and auger some holes.
We don't need to think the same way. Just need to be on the same wavelength. 'Cause I don't know how to talk to you. Oh, you scare me, that's just half the truth. As our past move forward, we move back. Now I can't take it much longer. Where do we stand?
Gotta come down just a little. Give it a stomp. One more of those will be in the middle. Okay, maybe not one more, 2 more. Okay. Yeah, now we're in the center.
It's pretty good.
Yeah, that's perfect. Okay. Sweet. You said we started that right at 11?
Yeah.
11:32. Yeah, that was 30 minutes. That's our quickest one yet, I think.
Nice.
I mean, that didn't include going to get it in that, though. I can see why it takes us. All of a sudden, we have 4 of them done after 4 hours.
Yeah. Also with a lunch break in between.
Yeah. Okay, what's the next thing?
Right there.
Well, we don't have to load these in the van. We can just carry them over there then.
Not a side piece or a wife piece, I'm a think piece. If you're done then, take your dishes to the sink, please. Wash to the right, dry to the left. Mind is a kite and the fall is a mess. Out of office, out of body, out of fucks to give. Sorry, not sorry with a busted rib. Ain't a thing to do about it, just tape and time. And then you take the turn again, leaning harder. Hope the road won't burn so bad this time. You read your curve, fast as fuck, fit to swerve. Put the money to the metal, come and get your girl. To the lights blur, to the lines meet. In the middle of the high beams and the white birds keep time with the heartbeat. Till you hit a nerve, till you hit a nerve, till you hit a nerve.
The river's definitely gone down in the last week. This site's been underwater by 2:30 in the afternoon, which it is right now, every other day. But today, it didn't flood yesterday either. Even when we came over in the morning thinking, oh, we're gonna do this one first thing, you get to the ground and you realize even if you go an inch down, you're just gonna be digging wells, not pits. So we're hopefully we can get this one done today. There's 4 other sites down there that we might have to come back for. They're completely underwater, but we'll get this one done.
I'm falling, don't catch me, don't touch me, don't call me, not much. We let go even when we should and we know it. I'll walk the wall with both hands open.
How crooked this one was with the barrier board. So I'll probably end up drilling a center hole here and then we'll have to just angle the ankles.
Go off this back wall?
Yeah. Because that'll put it directly between the 2 picnic tables. That's really how it should be.
They were like, should
shouldn't
we
be
go
at
off
a-
the back wall or should we go off this picnic table? Why not just split the
No,
difference?
back wall.
But, no, that's what they were thinking.
Oh yeah, so they split the difference or something?
Yeah, yeah, they were thinking, should we go off this board I'm sitting on or should we
Yep.
go off that picnic table? And they couldn't decide, so they just split the difference. They're both wrong.
Easy peasy. Who needs an ignition?
Smoky eye because the mind's on fire. Break glass and pass the axe skyward. Stone the satellites, drone versus battle kites. Here goes the next past life. There's a speaker in a deep hood. At the heart of the mind that rewinds the same bird song. To the back of the line that the digging is fine. Let's get the third shift on. They say that a rising tide, when it comes in, will lift every ship. But they skipped a bit about wildfire. How it burns every bridge. Panic trying to find a little dry ground. Big backups, everybody outbound. Not me. I'm like the good witch, bring the motherfucking house down.
And that's 6 more fire rings in the ground. Our pile's getting quite large. We're quite tired. We're dirty. Time to clean up. But yeah, that was a pretty good day. Everything went as smooth as anything could go. No huge rocks. We've pulled out a couple of, you know, not that size, but those size rocks. None of them today. That was kind of handy. And yeah. Oh, we got a compliment. The manager lady came by and said that a couple people have given us compliments, which I don't know what we've done other than install them, but whatever. Must be doing something right. We are real nice with the campers and answer questions and work around them as best we can, and it's an easy to do. Why wouldn't you do it? So, but we got a pile. We're getting bigger. I think we only have 9 left to do, and 4 of those are underwater right now. So. We're getting close to the end of this campground. Anything to say to the camera, Connor?
Nope. I'm tired.
Yeah, me too. I'm tired too. This might be it for tonight. If it's not, whatever. I'll talk to you later.
I really hope you can hear that. The Speedway's got races tonight. And it's really just as comforting as the train tracks are, because after living a mile south of ERX in Minnesota for 15 years, the sound of races happening is actually quite relaxing. I'm just sitting here editing at 10 o'clock on a Saturday night. I don't know if you can hear. I love that. I do, I just love it. It's so loud. It's so much louder here than it was at ERX, but... Well, not really, actually. The way the sound traveled in the winter, because ERX had a lot of snowmobile races, and the sound really traveled pretty far in the winter. Is that too loud for you, Cameron? Do you want me to close the window so you don't have to listen to it?
Oh, I see it. And it's blown away. Good.
Can't think of a more beautiful place to work. Can't quite see the mountains back here though. Kind of stuck in the trees. I guess if I walk over this way, that's pretty mountainy. It's a long ways up there. Should probably go help my boy though.
Recording?
Yeah.